Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're having a look at Polestar. So Polestar obtains 1.6 billion in financing support from a major shareholder. This is huge news for Polestar. Absolutely brilliant news, and it could be the money that Polestar needs to propel the company into the next stage. Manufacturing the Polestar 2 takes a lot of resources, but the new Polestar SUV, that's the Polestar 3, that's going to take even more resources. It's a more expensive vehicle. It's a more technological advanced vehicle. All of that is just more money. So you see, in order for Polestar to build these vehicles at mass production, they need lots of investments. And in return, they are generating billions in revenues. So that's good. So it says here that Polestar, the automotive holding company, the Swedish electric performance car brand, announced that it has received further commitments for financial and liquidity support from two major shareholders. Not just one, but two major shareholders. The first is Volvo Cars. Volvo Cars is providing Polestar with $800 million. This is a principal amount for an 18 months term loan. So this is actually a loan with an equity conversion option for Volvo Cars. Now this loan is on par with the direct and indirect financial and liquidity support that Polestar's other major shareholders, PSD Investment, is providing. Now there is a statement from Polestar CEO Thomas Ingerloth. Let's try to understand what he had to say. And I quote, "We welcome the continued support for our major shareholders at a time when the capital market are volatile and unpredictable. With sufficient funds through 2023, we remain laser focused on business execution. We have around 70,000 cars on the road today, and we're on track to reach our goal of delivering 50,000 cars to customers in 2022. Polestar is remaining strong on their projection. They are committed to delivering 50,000 cars this year alone. They also said that we're making strong progress on our ambitious plans to launch 3 more cars by 2026. Now, what are those cars? Well, for one, the Polestar 3 has recently been announced, so that doesn't include the Polestar 3. However, what it does include is the Polestar 4 SUV crossover. It includes the Polestar 5, that's the sport premium sedan. It's a GT sedan. It can compete with the Porsche Taycan, for instance, the Tesla Model S as well. Now, the other vehicle is the Polestar 6. That's our roadster, and it's planned to debut in 2026. So 3 more vehicles from Polestar in the next 4 years. That's rather impressive. Now, something important to add. As previously announced, Polestar expects to post its results for the period ended on September the 30th, 2022 on Friday, November the 11th. So we will get some information on Polestar's numbers for September and before. So that's fantastic. So those Q3 numbers, I'm looking forward to reading those numbers. I'm looking forward to making a video about that information. It should be good. The interesting thing that's missing from this information that I found this information specifically on the Polestar website. Yes, they did mention that Volvo Cars is the main investor and they're investing around $800 million in loan, but they didn't mention who the secondary investor was. Is that Geely? Because Geely owns Polestar, partly owns Polestars with Volvo, and Geely owns Volvo. So it could be Geely, but it wasn't mentioned. What was said was a commitment for financial and liquidity support from its 2 major shareholders. Who are Polestar's 2 major shareholders? Oh, well, that's right. Geely and Volvo Cars. So I think it's quite obvious who the second shareholder is and who the second investment is coming from, and that's Geely. Geely is also investing $800 million because you got to remember that it was $1.6 billion in financial support from major shareholders. So half of that is from Volvo, half of it is from, guess who? Geely. Don't get me wrong in any way. This is not bad news for Polestar. This is excellent news for Polestar. So the market is open right now, so I can actually take a look at the Polestar shares. It's currently $4.37. So what's happened since morning? Now, since morning, the shares have actually jumped from $4.22 to as high as $4.41, almost 42 cents. Very impressive. So the real question is, what's your opinion on everything going on with Polestar? This $1.6 billion investment, it's crucial to where Polestar is right now. Let me know what you think Polestar will be using this money for primarily. Is it to develop the Polestar 6, which is the Roadster concept? What we can say for sure is that I'm pretty certain that Polestar will obviously split up this fund. Some of this money will actually go to the Polestar 6 for the further development. Some of this money will go to the UK team that's developing the powertrain. The money will be split amongst different sectors within Polestar, different projects, because they are working on other vehicles, not to mention the Polestar 4 coming out next year. The Polestar 5 is crucial as well, and then we got the Polestar 6. So this investment is crucial, not to mention production for current vehicles. Polestar 3 and Polestar 2, they cost. So that's what I have for this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more. This was brilliant news for Polestar, and I look forward to the Q3 results for Polestar quite soon. It's being released on the 11th of November. I'll see you then. Peace.